Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another recipe. Today I tried my hand at doubles. It's a dish that hails from Trinidad and Tobago and it uses chickpeas, so it's all vegetarian. So let's jump into it. So to start this, we're going to mix in all our dry ingredients. That's 1.5 cups of flour with half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of yeast, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and half a teaspoon of brown sugar. Then using my hands, I'm going to mix this all up. Going in with lukewarm water, I'll start creating the dough. Once the dough starts forming, I'm going to pour in some vegetable oil up to 2 tablespoons. I'm going to let this sit and rise while I start the next part of this recipe. So I'm using 2 tins of 500 milliliter chickpeas, 2 tablespoons of green seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a pinch of turmeric, half a teaspoon of curry powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. First thing we'll do is put our chickpeas on to boil with about 4 cups of water. Adding the baking soda will boil the chickpeas for 5 minutes, removing the foam that rises to the top. Next, we'll add cumin, green seasoning, and give that a stir. Then the curry and turmeric powder, and let that boil for another 10 minutes. You want to have some water left in the pot because as it cools it will thicken. Based on preference, some will prefer their chickpeas runnier or thicker. I personally like it thicker. This is also where you want to taste and add more seasoning if you require. Going back to the dough, we're going to section it out into small balls that will make about 16 bara, which is pretty much a flattened fried dough. So I'm taking one of the balls and flattening it out on a greased surface. Once it reaches about the size of your palm, it's good to go. From there, you'll add the bara to some hot oil to fry. It takes less than 5 seconds on each side, so this last step is the quickest. Now we can add all our toppings. First, I'm spooning on some of the spiced chickpeas I made. Then I'm going to add some tamarind sauce. Followed by mango sauce, and top it off with a little heat from my pepper sauce. I like my doubles sweet and spicy. If you're interested in how I made the tamarind and mango sauce, I have the links below in the description box. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in and joining me for making doubles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on any of the videos that you see on my channel. Until next time, see ya.